Last Monday, I was left home alone, and when I passed by my office, I saw this pile of books. Me, the pile of books. Me again, and the pile of books. And that's why we're all here to finish reading this TBR pile. You see, I'm the person who doesn't like a good TBR pile because I just don't want them piling. This isn't even the highest TBR pile I've had, but I don't want to go back to my old ways. I just don't want unread books to forever collect dust in my house. And we will have to go through this in the next few weeks, except for one book, which is Girls Against God. And it's because I'm going to be reading that for a summer road trip I'm going to be having with my husband. But if you're asking, why did I even buy this and fall for the same trap all over again? And it's because I've been spending so much time with my friends over the last few weeks, and we've been meeting in cafes and bookshops, bookshop cafes. And you know what? I bought one book and then another one, and now we're here. So yeah, and since tonight I'm gonna be alone with my thoughts, I thought to finish reading People We Meet on Vacation. You see, this is a frustrating read. I thought this is gonna be my light, easy read, but I think it's just that, like, the characters are so unlovable. I'm so sorry for the fans. Maybe I'm not, because it's my reading experience and it's just like, for real. Anyway, we're gonna be reading this, and then right after this, straight on, we're gonna go to the pile. Actually, I have already something to go through next because of my book club, but we're gonna finish reading this. So I just finished reading and journaling about this book, and honestly, it's still frustrating for me. And the thing maybe is, I don't like the whole will they, won't they, because the entire book made me feel like I'm back being annoyed with Ross and Rachel in Friends. That's what I felt like. And the thing is, yeah, there were good parts, but I feel like there were just parts that were just such a drag. And yeah, I read this to cleanse my palate, and it achieved what it had to achieve. But I think in my head it's just like, if I want a predictable story, at least I want something that is climactic and not just like, well, they won't they. So that's just me. Anyway, my next read will be tomorrow. Welcome to our kitchen. It's very early. It's about 6:45 in the morning. I know for some it's not early, but it's early, and I'm just waiting for my husband to arrive from his sleep test. And honestly, I didn't sleep that good. I'm always just used to like being with him. Even if I go travel alone, it's just I'm used with his company already. So it's harder than it was before I could do solo travels. We do long distance, but yeah, anyway, in the times I was awake from about 3:30 in the morning to 4:30 in the morning, I started reading Walking Practice. And so far it's good. I was trying to slow down because I already tabbed something here. But so far it's so good. I'm reading this for my book club, and I'm just excited. I'm honestly dying. I don't want to answer emails today, but we have to. And I just finished watching Emily's Literary Corner, and I still really dream of going to her bookshop in France. Maybe if I have more time to do a long train going there. I just showered and now it's couch time and I'm kind of breaking out and I don't know why. But anyway, I'm just so happy. Like my work slash my business isn't really done. Like it just goes on forever. I get messages in the middle of the night and then like I just respond to them. But a big chunk of it which is pitching my creators that I manage and also like following up and answering to so many emails are all done for the day, hopefully. But I don't want to go back to my computer right now because I'm just so tired. Dinner is still a little later. We're in our unhealthy cheat day today because we're just really tired. We're just tired. Anyway, a little reading update for walking practice is I really love this book because I'm in the quarter right now and I'm really enjoying the whole gory and funny aspects of it. I can't wait to dive deeper into this. I just want to see where this goes. I'm now headed out and today I'm using my signature scent, which is the 34 Boulevard Saint Germain of Diptyque. Actually, this is an Orphean like solid perfume, but the moment I finish it, I change it to 34 Boulevard Saint Germain. And the thing is, I didn't stick with Orphean because everyone was using Orphean already, and I'm like, you all smell the same. And that's why I moved to this. And a kid actually in like a library or a bookshop that I visited a few years back told me I smell like a library, and I was like, you know what, I'm sticking to this one because that's fun. And yeah, so I like a solid perfume on me, especially when I go out or like go do Pilates, because it feels like it's my scent coming out of me because it's like on my skin. I don't know, it's just in my head. But anyway, that's what we're doing. So it's post dinner and I actually had to answer some of the messages from my creators still, and I also had to send some drafts to some brands. And yeah, right now I kind of just want to relax. I'm crocheting. It's a top for the summer. That's what I'm envisioning it. I'll see. Hopefully I finish this like in a few weeks time. We'll see how busy I get. And I'm also watching Desperate Housewives. And yeah, that's how our evening will go tonight. And we're back to Gloomy Land. I'm just walking. I was supposed to go out today, but I ended up staying at home because it kept on raining, and I actually really don't want to go out every time it's raining because it's usually too cold and too windy. and I just don't want to deal with that today. So we're staying at home. I'll read a little and then I'll answer to emails later on, maybe. Yeah, I haven't hang this part and we have to throw that box. Anyway, let go of that thought. Anyway, I keep saying anyway, but I was supposed to go to the Thursday market today because I need some new flowers here at home because the ones we have are already dying, and I just wanna like have that spring in the house. And another thing is, I wanted to return the book I borrowed from the library already. I don't have to yet, but I just want to get rid of it in the house because I'm still annoyed by it. But yeah, our day is just at home, enjoying the rain and the cold. I also forgot to mention, I just filmed a TikTok of like what is the first book I thought of when I heard Lord's What Was That? I was so excited for that song, and I really thought of the In the Dream House, and I thought of sharing it with you as well because it's such a good book. It's so eye-opening and it's heartbreaking in a way that I don't want this to happen to anybody, but go read it. It's such a good book. Yeah, I know. What the? Hi. So I just got back from the library where I journaled about Walking Practice by Dolki, and I actually recorded something this morning, but my thoughts are just not well marinated till I write about them. And now I'm gonna be sharing about this book. I'll read the blurb to you, and if you're interested, go read it. And if not, you could just listen to me blab. But yeah, so this book is about a shape-shifting alien who found themselves stranded on Earth and disabled by gravity. To survive, they will need to practice walking. And what better way than to hunt for food? As they discover humans are delicious. But after an ill-fated encounter, the alien begins to question what they must do to survive and understand why humans also fight to live. This book actually gave a very strong I saw the TV glow vibe, and that's why I love it as I go through it. And the next few minutes might be spoilers, or at least my realizations might be spoilers for you, so best to skip it if you want to read about the book. So now go back. And I love how the alien was a symbolism of queerness or queer people. And it's just about like putting yourself out there, or like as an alien you hide yourself and you show yourself until you finally decide to come out. And I love how the alien questioned here how we as humans are so obsessed with labels. And for me that's relatable because I'm just so confused on how to label myself, or do I even need to do it, because you could see I'm just a girl as well. And sometimes as a human I just wanted to exist without labeling myself. And anyway, so that's one part of it that was so greatly discussed here. And another symbolism that I thought of now, I mean when I was writing this because I'm reading my notes, is how the alien eats humans to feed the hunger, and later on thinking that they just want to be loved. And I saw this as how we as humans think that we we'll only be able to relate to another being if that other being is also miserable, instead of just surrounding ourselves with happiness. I know that's difficult, and I know that's so wrong to say, but that's just my thoughts when I was writing this. And instead, like, or people who can truly understand us, or actually be with each other and lift each other up. Anyway, that's what I thought it was. And yeah, because I realized, or I saw a lot, like, when someone's happy, people just see, like, want sadness out of them. And that's how I saw the symbolism of it. I'm actually excited to discuss it with my book club because I want to hear their thoughts on it. And I will share one part because I also love how they discuss human loneliness in this book. And I'm gonna, like, look for the part that I love. Okay, now I found it. The alien said, "I need someone who will listen. No, I'm asking for a person who will steal away my time with good conversation. I'm so busy I could die, but I'm also not the least bit busy with all the time in the world on my hands. Sometimes I have so much time it sickens me. Please take up my time, not my body, but my time. Time together with me, still as much as you like. Just a moment is fine too. It's better if we meet in person." And when I read that part, I actually thought of how queerness could be so lonely. But before I actually land that realization, because I just thought of that realization as I was writing this, and it was because I was reading Flow magazine, and the article's title was Kom Buiten Zeigen de Finnen. And in English, it's just like, "Come outside," says the Finnish people. And it talks about how the nature there is so nice and everyone's just welcoming. And when you have a community, it's just so easy to be responsible with each other. And it's so easy to feel seen, and that it's okay to be seen, because at one point everyone will just accept you. And that's how I thought how queerness could be so lonely in the beginning, especially when you're just discovering yourself and you don't know if the people you already love will accept you, and if someone will accept you, actually. And yeah, that's basically, for me, why I love this book, because it perfectly showed that loneliness, especially how the alien is just looking to be loved by someone. And I like that. One last thing that I love about it is how there's a note from the translator, and it further, like, justified what I felt about it. And I also like, as a person who loves languages, I love how she discussed that there are just some things that you cannot translate, and you will have to interpret it in the language that you know, which is English. And yeah, that's basically it. I really love Walking Practice by Dolki. And if you read it, just message me. I'm also going to be reading Giovanni's Room by James Baldwin next. And finally, I'm reading it. To all my friends who were, like, forcing me to read this, I'm finally reading it. It took a book club to finally read it, and I'm just excited. Oh, and if you're asking, why do we have so much books for our book club? This one will be discussed with the Waterstones book club, and this one will be discussed with the people I met at the book club, and we just decided to have our own book club inside our book club. And yeah, after we discuss this on the same day, we'll go straight to discussing this one, and we'll see what happens.